Yo, what's up, everybody? This is the Prop Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm about to hit you guys up with the straight up, pure, 100% raw laziness. I'm about to do this sitting down. But today's episode, something simple, man. Just wanted to share some of the toy finds for this past month. And I thought it was gonna be 100% lazy. Maybe I should say 50% lazy, because I do got to get up to show you. All right, here, come on. Okay, right for the jump, I just picked up this bad boy this morning. This is the Moon Knight from the Marvel show. Man, had to have it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big fan of the show. I think most people like the show, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm a comic book purist. Well, I shouldn't even say that, because purists are hard on their critiques. I'm kind of laid back. I just love all things comic book show. I can't explain it, man. Even some of the bad stuff, I'll sit down and watch. So with that being said, I like most of the Marvel shows. There's a couple of them that was a little bit not my speed, but I can still watch it and admit that it was good, that it just wasn't for me. But Moon Knight, on the other hand, was definitely something I love, man. I'm a big fan of Batman. So, Moon Knight has elements of, Bruce Wayne and Batman with a little dash of crazy added in there. But just picked up that bad boy today. This is a big one. Actually picked this up from Target. Believe it or not, I got this bad boy for $3. Picked it up off the shelf, took it to the cash register, scanned it. It would not scan. Young girl working at Target came up. She looked it up, said this is not supposed to be on the shelf. At that time, it was either supposed to be online, or she said it wasn't released yet, wasn't supposed to be on the shelf. She went ahead and hooked me up, man, and said, hey, we'll sell it to you for $3. So she plugged it into the computer, got it in for $3. Mind you, I didn't know how much it cost. I figured it was a $20 action figure. Man, got home, looked it up on Target. This is actually $50. So I got this $3 figure for this $50 figure for $3, man. And she's dope. And dude, as y'all can see, I open everything. I barely keep things in a box, but I might go ahead and keep that one. In this case, as a general rule, it's still a big deal to have your collectibles in the box. This is my spill. You guys can disagree. Always love your comments, man. Whether you're agreeing or disagreeing, love to hear what y'all think. My personal opinion, most of the collectibles that come out nowadays come in these boxes that you can easily take the figure out. If you want to sell it, put it back in, you can put it back in the box and close it. Of course, if it's in the box, the figure itself will stay more protected. But back in the day, with something like this, of course, I open it, I'm going to damage the box. There's no what if, ands, or buts about that. So I think it's a little bit more, my opinion, again, okay to open up your figures. If you're like me, you want to display them. I do keep the boxes in storage just in case I have to put them back up, and also to store the extra pieces that I don't use. But anyway, next figure. Come on now. Had to get this. Re-released. I know NECA had released one before. I haven't studied this bad boy to see if there's any differences or any updates. But I do have a RoboCop down here that I got from Japan that's a little bit smaller than this guy. So enjoying that, man. Just looking at the paint, got the colors, the purple, the blue splashed on the armor. Love that. So got this one. I picked this one up from a place called Killer Finds in Georgia. I had him on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. Sorry, Big Bad, but I had to cancel that pre-order because, man, I saw it. I had to have it. But I still have on pre-order this same RoboCop, but he comes with the chair that he had when they were working on him and everything. So I got that coming too with an extra figure. So I got another figure and a chair coming. And I believe the figure, if I'm looking, the accessories look the same. So I think the figure that comes with the chair is this exact one. It's probably just packaged a little bit different. But RoboCop, and of course with RoboCop, I got Ed 209, or is it ED 209? Nah, the movie said Ed 209. Anyway, I got this bad boy. I haven't opened. Yeah, there's not even a thing to see what's inside. So some of this stuff, man, I'm saving for the show. You know, me and my son have a show. I got the Prop Wiz. My son has the Geek Son. He usually does toy reviews. He does the 1/6 scales. Some of this stuff I'm gonna be doing because he's still kind of young. Well, he's 16 now. He's old enough to watch some of this stuff, but just with the graphic nature of RoboCop, I don't know if he should be reviewing this on his show. So this was gonna be mine. So it's still in the box, man. So stay tuned for the box opening of RoboCop and Ed 209. Let's see what else we got. We got Black Adam. I think I already reviewed that. If I didn't, check it out. It's dope. All right, here's another figure that was a big deal. I've got everybody. I've got Doc Brown. This one is called Ultimate Doc Brown 3. Meaning there's two other ones. I've got one other one. So I don't know what the 2 is or the 1 is. I don't know what order they are. But I do have Doc Brown with the that was at the end of Back to the Future 1, working on the clock tower with all the schematics. And this one. This is cool. All right. Most of this stuff I think I already went through. Mr. T. I think I talked about the Mr. T. I got Hulk Hogan. I acknowledge that Hulk Hogan did make some racial comments back in the day. He apologized. Me, the Prop Wiz, I accepted his apology. I felt like it was genuine. If you didn't, I'm cool with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Each his own. The problem is when you make a mistake in public. You know what I mean? You open yourself up to the masses and how they react to it. With that being said, definitely was an icon. This is the first Hulk Hogan thing that I've bought since that incident. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cut him off for a good minute. But again, man, dude, this is something I grew up on. Got him in the collection. For now, he's gonna stay in the box. And then we got Mr. T with the Hulk Hogan gear. Dude, it's Mr. T. There was no scenario where I didn't buy this Mr. T figure. He will not be rocking the Hulkamania gear. That's just, come on, man. It's Mr. T. With that being said, we got Macho Man. Macho Man is actually my favorite wrestler. Dude, come on. I mean, he even rap. I love rap music. Macho Man even had a rap album at one point. Dude, me and my son just went through tons and tons of documentaries. I say tons. We watched 3 different documentaries on him. One is recent, I think is 2019, and there was a couple like right after he had passed away. Man, just a dope individual. You know what I'm saying? Had a little trouble in his past, I guess, that might be scrutinized today. But man, all in all, man, you got to respect the fact that the cat was a legend and one of the people that built that style of wrestling, that style of showmanship, you know, down to the outfits. So had to have him. Everything else we got, we showed off this, man. I got Pinocchio figure. Yeah, I think I showed this off, man. This is one of them stupid buys, man. I open it up, looks exactly like the cartoon. It was enough for me to be like, this is accurate. I gotta have it. I got it. It doesn't fit nowhere in my collection, so I'll probably keep it in the box. This is something I might hold on to and sell one day. We'll see. We did the Flash. Okay. Last little group of stuff, man. A whole bunch of Funko Pops. I want to say I'm not big on Funko Pops, but to be honest with you, man, I probably got 100 of them like spread out around the house, man. You know what? These are the things that are the least expensive things to buy. So I have them in my collection. It's nostalgia, man. You know what I'm saying? And in fact, these specific ones, the Funko Pops, of course, are the ones that I buy that remind me of something from my childhood. And my general rule is you got to know what the character is. Like, I don't buy nothing obscure or, you know, there's some characters that's famous that just wear regular outfits. And you look at it and if I got to explain who that Funko Pop is, who it's based off of, I usually don't buy it, you know. But anything that looks iconic, you know what I'm saying, like this unmistakable image, I didn't realize that's the exact same figure. So my grandmother, as you guys probably know if you watch the show, my grandmother loves E.T., so I'll probably give her this one. Here's another one from the childhood, which is the Zorro. I think this is the Zorro from either the late 80s or early 90s. I think it was like the late 80s, mid to late 80s. So this is the one that I kind of grew up on. Of course, I've seen the Marcus Zorro, the old black and white ones. Zorro the Gay Blade. I remember being in the movies when I was a kid. But this generally was the one that I grew up with. So yeah, had to have it. What else? This is a sad one. Listen, the Green Ranger. As you guys know, the actor just passed away. He was supposed to be at the Atlanta Comic-Con in February. And so I bought this and the Green Ranger 1/6 scale figure to have him sign there. And of course we got the news that he unfortunately passed away. So hey, I got the figures. I did go on there after the fact to look at this, and the Green Ranger, most of this stuff is sold out, right? That's the crazy thing about, someone passing, man. People go crazy when you pass, and it's a shame, man, because some of that attention should have been given, of course, when he was here. But he had a lot of fans and stuff, man. So probably ain't nothing to cry and be sad about. But I just know this stuff flying off the shelf, a lot of that was probably from people trying to capitalize on that. And that sucks. So with that being said, I'm glad to say that I bought mine a little bit early, man. I was hoping to get that autograph. Don't have it, but still glad to have it. The Green Ranger is in the mail now, or is about to be shipped. So hopefully I'll get that within a week or two. And again, this one came from Big Bad Toy Story. Ed 209 came from that too. So I use Big Bad Toy Store a lot, man. For some reason, when things sell out on Sideshow or other websites, man, I've gone on Big Bad Toy and bought things way after the fact. In fact, I think my DeLorean, that 1/6 scale DeLorean, was probably a good maybe 6 months to a year after it had sold out. Everywhere else, it was still on Big Bad Toy Store. So, man, they ain't paying me to say it, but just letting you know that's where I get some of my figures. And I think that's it, man. I think we went over everything else, right? I got the Rambo, 1/6 scale Rambo, Miles Morales. This is all my 1/6 scale figures. Again, this is stuff we're going to be reviewing here soon. Got a Pennywise and got the Crow, man. I'm actually looking forward to opening that one. Waiting for the show, and also Spaceman. Of course, you guys don't know, this is my basement, my quote-unquote man cave. I've got stuff sprinkled all over the house, but my 1/6 scales I try to keep down here for the most part, man. But I think I got 2 more slots, maybe 3 more slots open for figures, and gonna have to come out with another plan, man, or maybe sell some stuff. Oh, I did get that. I did get Indiana Jones recently. All right, y'all. That's it. Just shared a little bit. Probably overtalked a little bit, but you should be used to it by now. Got a few things coming up. I got some more equipment coming in, man. So we'll be back in the studio probably this week recording. Got some new lights, some new sliders, just some things to make the show a little bit more interesting, as well as one of the desk tripods that go over the desk that we work in. So when we do the opening, because right now we've been doing the opening camera in front of us, really feel like you can't get a good view of what we're doing. So just bought another camera setup, man, so we can start doing box opening for you guys, as well as movie reviews, and still working on props, man. It's been running a little bit slow, but we got some props coming up too, man, that we'll be discussing. All right. As always, thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, please leave a comment. If you got anything to say, any questions, any help, hit me up, man. Leave a comment. I try to answer all of them. Hey, and if you got some friends, man, make sure you share the page. All right. Until next time, peace.